I mean, her books, they're just so long. I can't believe they're just so many pages. It's like, why? I mean, gross.
I like big books and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with glasses on her face and a book bag on her waist, you look twice.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. Today we are going to be talking about the biggest of the big books. Honestly though guys, I love reading big books because once you finish them, you feel so accomplished. You feel like you can take on the world. And yes, it might have been the longest journey of your life, but you made it. You did that. So without further ado, let's get into the big books.
Baby, I wanna get with yas, nothing books with pictures.
The first book I have here is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Laini Taylor is also the author of the Dreams of Gods and Monsters trilogy, which I haven't read yet, but I heard so many good things about this one, and it's really hard to actually give you guys a rundown about this or like a quick summary because it's a lot. So maybe go to Goodreads and just read what they have there because that's what I read and I really liked it, and that's what drew me into this book.
Hazel Lancaster on the day Augustus asked her.
This book comes in at a whopping 532 pages.
Hunger Games she's feeding, oh baby, I wanna get with yas, nothing books with pictures.
The next big book I have here is The Diviners by Libba Bray. I don't know much about this book other than it's set in the 1920s, and I believe it has like a supernatural element in there where there are ghosts and demons and these things called diviners. I really appreciate this cover. I think it's gorgeous. And also the book, when it's naked, has this design on it, and I think it's so cute. Covered and naked, it has such a cute 1920s vibe that I really like. And this book comes in at a staggering 578 pages.
Nothing books with pictures. Library gave me Jane Austen.
The next big book I have here is Illuminae by Amie Kaufman and Kristoff. I've read this book. I love this book. It is no ordinary book. This book is science fiction, but it is told through a bunch of hacked documents, including emails, schematics, military files, IMs, military reports, and so much more. This book is gorgeous, both outside and inside. Oh, well. It has got all this writing on it and highlighting, and it is so nicely decorated and it looks so cool. This book is gorgeous, and the second book already came out. It is called Gemina. It is so colorful on the inside as well. Like, look at this. Look at this. That's so cute. What? And this. Oh. Beautiful, gorgeous book. Illuminae comes in at a grand total of 599 pages that you will completely fly through. This book goes so quickly, and once it's gone, you're gonna want it back.
Hazel Lancaster on the day Augustus asked her.
The next big book I have here is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. So Mrs. Bray was not done, okay? She decided, you know what? For the sequel of The Diviners, we're gonna come back hard and we're gonna make it an even bigger book. And boy, is it big. This book comes in at a whole 613 pages, so a bit bigger than its first book. Obviously, I don't know anything about this book. It's a sequel. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but I appreciate that Mrs. Bray decided to come back. She didn't give us a big book and then leave us with a small book. She gave us 2 big books because she knows that we like big books. What did I just say? That was weird.
I'm tired of magazines saying dumb girls are the thing.
The next book I have here is Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. She came out with Strange the Dreamer and she said, nope, that's not big enough. Even though this came out before Strange the Dreamer, we're just gonna pretend that it didn't. She came out with Strange the Dreamer and she said, nope, that's not big enough, gotta come out with a bigger book. And she said, well, bam. And she brought out Dreams of Gods and Monsters because she knew she wasn't playing. Dreams of Gods and Monsters comes in at 613 pages. It's a big book. But it's a pretty book too.
Pride and Prejudice is so awesome!
Next, I have here The Host by Stephenie Meyer. And we know that Stephenie Meyer is just known for her big books. She just really likes bringing them out there. She has Not a Care in the World. The Twilight books are all pretty big, so I didn't include them in here because I feel like everyone already knows that those books are huge. But I did include this other one of hers just to give a little tribute to her. I believe The Host is about some type of alien stuff. I really don't know, forgive me for that. I've never read this book, but I love the cover. I think it's really eerie and weird, and her eye is really textured, and I love that. It's a very beautiful book, and I've always wanted to read it. The movie has come out a while ago. This is a pretty old book, but I still appreciate it. I appreciate having it on my shelf, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get to it one day. And The Host comes in at 619 pages because Stephenie Meyer does not play with her big books.
On any day you ask me, she got a No Great Gatsby.
The next book I have here might actually surprise you because it is the Brothers Grimm fairy tales. This is the Barnes & Noble edition. I got this for my birthday a while ago from my friend, and I love it because it's so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at these pages. They're actually golden. So pretty. I said this would be an unusual book because you look at it and you're like, what? How could this book be bigger than this book? This book is huge. This book is not. But guess what? This book comes in at an astounding 652 pages. What? I love this book so much because I'm obsessed with fairy tales.
It would be hotter if there was an 8th Harry Potter.
And the final big book that I have here is going to be one that you guys have probably been sitting through this video thinking, when is this book gonna come out? But you knew I would not disappoint, and you knew that this book would make an appearance because this author, she knows what's up, okay? And this is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. Yay! Harry Potter, it's huge. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, this is the 7th book. It is the last book in the entire Harry Potter series, and it's a big book. Everyone already knows what Harry Potter is about. Everyone already is super familiar with Harry Potter in general, so I don't really have to go into this one. I just need you guys to know that this book is an insane 759 page book. This is the biggest book. This book is actually just so big. It's so big, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!